Wouldn't you love to be a Funyun too? Greetings and welcome back to another Funyun-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I am your host as always, Geycen Oliveira. With us today is the new spicy Queso Funyuns. You know, it's funny. Food and the olfactory senses and smells, they're all tied very closely to memory. And when I think of Funyuns, I think about, for some reason, being in Florida and getting them. I can't remember if it was actually the Funyuns or the onion rings. The ones, see, now these are, when we dig into these, you'll see they're very porous. You can see like a lot of air bubbles that formed as you're making the Funyun itself. However, with onion rings, they're a lot smoother and they have a lot of weird curvature to them. They look more like an onion than these do, but these look more like an onion ring, I suppose. I don't know. But either way, I'm a huge fan of Funyuns, so I'm really looking forward to trying these out. I love spicy queso things. I love queso when you're dipping chips into queso dip, and it's so good. Beef con queso, one of my favorite dishes, favorite Mexican dishes of all time. They used to have it as a number 4 down at La Carreta, but they got rid of that for some reason, the bastards. But without further ado, let's bust into these and give them a first smell. What do you say? Yeah, they're very cheesy. They're very, almost not queso, but like a Mexican cheese type deal. There's a lot of spices going on in here, and they look very different. They're very orangey. I forget that the camera's always just trying to look at me, and so it's hard for me to allow you to see these in great detail. So I'm doing my best here, guys. All right, let's see. Okay, let me show you about what I was talking about before. The porousness of these. To see how there's a lot of like bubbles and like there's a lot of holes. It formed when it was being made in the oven or however it's deep fried. I don't really know, but I'm gonna give it a go because I'm just blabbering and blah, 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 blah. There's a little bit of a kick of a spice at the very, very tail end of it. It took It took a long time for it to get there, though. I kept waiting for it. I was just like, this isn't spicy queso. This is queso. I definitely tasted a Mexican kind of inspired cheese flavor here. However, it took till like I pretty much swallowed that second bite till all of a sudden I was like, oh, there's a little bit of tingliness there. It's still kind of there. I just wish it was consistent throughout the whole eating of the chip. The O-ring, the Funyun, if you will. It keeps the classic Funyun crunch. They don't, like, consistently, they haven't changed at all. However, it is interesting to me that the color is different. It doesn't look like it's just a powder being tossed in with them. It looks like it might be added into the mix. The flavor is pretty good. I think I still would prefer a normal Funyun. However, it's nice for a change, and if you have a theme party going on or something like that, you might want to bring those instead of, your regular Doritos. People are getting sick of your Doritos. Stop bringing Doritos to parties. Everybody brings the Doritos. Bring some queso, some spicy queso Funyuns, and we'll all have a grand old god time together. I apologize for that guy. He's a little crazy. All right, let's give him a score. I'm going to give him a 7. They're above average. They're something different. They're still tingling on my tongue, so they definitely qualify as spicy. They're not, anything crazy. You're not going to need a cup of milk next to you to eat these. They're not like the one-chip challenge or anything like that. Speaking of one-chip challenge, I have a new sauce coming in. Yeah. The Last Dab, the experience. It's a new hot sauce that's supposed to be better or hotter than the Apollo sauce. So I thought we'd give that a whirl. It's the first time in a long time that they've changed their number 10 slot on hot ones. So I'm looking forward to trying it in or on something. I don't think I'll go with a spoonful like I did in this video, though. The Apollo sauce, that nearly kicked my ass. No, it genuinely kicked my ass. It didn't nearly kick my ass. Let me clarify that for the record. Anywho, I hope you guys have loved this episode. And if you guys are loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hit the little bell icon because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, Never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I am Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, everybody.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.